for this house.
Yeah, because you have those non-negotiables, right?
Right. So there's
those things that you
yes.
have to have, those things that the family expects of you.
Yes.
Right? Because
Yes.
now we've gotten past the date and I built relationship with you. But now it's a little nervous sometimes when you show up and you know you're about to meet the whole family,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because you know that they're about to quiz you.
Yes.
They're about to dig in, right? The husband, you know, when it comes down to the real estate relation, right?
Yeah.
The husband, he may want, you know, what is gonna be my bottom line. Right? And it's not just gender role, right? I'm just talking just splitting it up, right?
Right.
He's talking about what's my bottom line. What do I need to bring to the table?
I need a man cave.
I gotta have me a man cave.
I don't care about none of this kitchen stuff, none of this. Where the man cave go?
Where the man cave? I need a 4-car garage.
That's it.
Right? Because I work on this car or whatever it is,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So you have to look at those, and then you have the feelings, right?
Right.
Which are generally gonna be from the wife's perspective or from the female perspective,
Yes.
right? And again, don't kill us, right? We're not throwing these gender roles out there, right? But that's generally the idea, right? Hey, y'all, we are back again. They're talking about me with that, y'all, but I'm gonna keep it in there. We are back. I am Aaron.
I'm John.
And we are A-Team Realty Group, and we are back with another segment of Real Intentions, our real estate dating blog that we're going through here today.
There you go. Yeah.
What we doing today, man?
Today so what we done in the past, right? We've started from the very beginning where you decide, do I even want to date?
Yeah.
What kind of date am I looking for? What am I willing to bring to the dating table? How do you date? What's the process for dating nowadays?
All right.
Then we looked at, sometimes nowadays you do it on the app, right? So
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
did swiping right.
Uh-huh.
When you swipe left on all the frogs, and then you swipe.
You find your prince.
Yeah, and then you find your prince. You want to swipe right. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then we looked at, okay, so now you found him.
Yeah.
Or found one you're interested in, but at the end of the day, you start looking at, is he really what he said he was in his profile?
Right.
Did I get catfished?
Did I get catfished?
What's this blind date finna look like for real?
Yep.
For really real, right? And then we moved on to what after that? We did
So we being ghosted.
being ghosted. Yes, yes, yeah.
And that part of the relationship is just crazy, man. Because you really put in some work with people. You know, you think you're building something, and then you don't hear from them.
Then
right?
they just stop calling.
Disappear.
Just
right?
stop calling. And then we looked at you think you got the right person, but they cheated on you.
They cheat on you. Cheaters.
Yeah,
Did you ever watch Cheaters?
Yeah, I used to love that show, boy.
They used to roll up
Hey, boy.
with all them lights, and the people like, what's going on?
Hey, the people be, hey. And them dudes be like, get that camera out of my
Right,
face.
getting mad.
But, when you're wrong, you're wrong, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So then we looked at, kind of, okay, now you passed the cheaters, but now it's time to get serious about this relationship,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So now you start looking at your background check because you want to make sure that everything that you think you've got
Yeah.
is checking out, right?
Right.
So you do a little background check to make sure that, ain't no hidden past that you need to know about. And with real estate, that that refers to like your credit, and,
Right.
and the whole preparing for the mortgage process and things like that. But now you got all that out of the way. Now
Let's get
time.
down to it.
It's time to get down to it. We found each other. We like what we see. We know we good for each other. You've been out on this wonderful date. And it's time to drop them off, right?
Yeah, you're going to drop them off,
right?
man.
And so when you get ready to drop them off, you got to think, okay, now's the time for the first kiss.
It's,
you know,
it's that nervous energy.
it's that nervous
right?
energy. It's
like
she,
that double dutch.
Oh, there you go. It's I think about Hitch, like
right,
movie,
exactly.
like movie Hitch. Yeah, Albert on the steps. He's like, the secret to a good kiss,
right,
is you go 90% of the way, and then she'll come 10.
Right.
You go 90, she'll come 10.
Right. They just went a little too.
And then Albert got him. You over? He
was just a little overzealous.
That was in my mouth. My mouth was open. But yeah, I mean, it's the whole dance, like you said, the whole back and forth, where you feel it, you think they feel it,
right?
But you just gotta make sure.
You gotta make sure.
And so,
I mean, from that standpoint, man, we've committed, as a team, right? As a group of brothers who just really love what we do.
Yes.
We've committed on that first kiss to come to 90.
Yes. That's our role.
That's our role,
we gotta
man.
come
You
to
know
90.
what I'm saying? We've had a great date, right?
Yep.
And we don't want it to end on a we don't want there to be any regrets at the end of the day, right?
Right.
And so
because that's how you move the relationship forward, right?
Right.
That kiss is the entryway to
that's the next step.
The next step, right? To moving to the next step. And so we don't want to leave it
we don't want there to be any thoughts about
there won't be any doubt
are they really into me.
Right.
We want y'all to know that at the end of the day, when it's
I'm gonna come 90. I'm gonna come 90 because I'm into you.
Yeah, exactly.
And now here's the test.
Yep.
Will you come the other 10?
Will come another 10. And the other 10 includes, you taking care of, those credit issues that may have come up in the background check, or kind of working through some of those processes that we found out kind of in our dating process up to this point, right?
Yep.
If like I said, we'll come to 90 and we see you working on these things, right? You signed up for the credit restoration.
Right.
Or, you actually looking at the emails I sent.
There you go.
And you're hoarding some houses.
There you go.
Right? I love this one. I like that one. No, I hate that because I don't like the kitchen or whatever it is, right?
Yes.
You're coming that 10.
Yes.
And that 90 then it just pours out, man.
It makes that 90 easy when you give us the 10.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And so, it just makes it fun that way.
I mean, now we're in this thing together, right?
Yes.
I know that you're willing to invest. I'm willing to invest, and my investment doesn't have to be the same as yours, right? That's not even my expectation. I said we'll come to 90, right?
Yes.
We're willing to do that because we know that this process, maybe for some, may just be hard, right?
Yes.
This may be your first kiss, right?
Yeah, this could be that tonight. Allegra Cole could have her her last first kiss.
You watching so many movies.
Hey, boy. Hey, Hitch, that's my movie, boy.
Yeah, Hitch was pretty good, man.
But I mean, it's all about the real intentions.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And if you come to this point in the evening and you are still on board and this is really what you want to do, we really want to meet you there and make it happen.
Yep.
There's no reason the kiss shouldn't.
There's no reason why it shouldn't happen.
Shouldn't happen.
Yep. Because I think we've built that rapport. We've come to the point where we've had agreement.
Yes.
We've locked into the process, and now we're here. We're going to solidify it.
And it's mutual. I ain't about to go the whole 100 and you be like, I didn't really want him to kiss me,
right.
But he was just all over me.
That whole. The sloppy one that you don't like. No.
You talking about
right.
You leaning back,
turning your whole face.
Yeah.
That whole where you put your chin in your chest. Like, no,
that's it.
No, we're not going that route, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we've read the signs correctly.
Yes, right. And hopefully we've put in enough work to make you feel comfortable, to make you actually want to come to 10.
Want to come to 10. And then if you come a little further, we'll take that too.
Hey, and sometimes if you only go 8.
Yeah, right.
We do 92.
Right.
We
know the math. We can add it up.
We can work it out, I ain't saying it's got to be a full 10%.
Right.
Maybe 7.5. But,
You keep down in that.
Yeah, but
let
me get 9 then. Let me get 9. There you go.
We got to know.
9%.
Because I don't want you to guess
give
it,
me
right?
something.
Don't give me no consolation prize. I don't want that. You know.
Oh, here you go.
Right. That
Give you the
cheek.
cheek. Give you
That
the cheek.
cheek is a fool.
That cheek.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. This, but yeah, so you get the kiss.
Yeah. You
But-
got the kiss.
So
We're going to the next relationship.
That means we are in this thing together.
Yep. Yep.
But now we gotta bring the rest of the family in.
Because now I brought you to the house, and somebody comes to the door that I ain't even know was part of the family, right?
Right.
There's a kid that answers the door.
There you
And
go.
I'm like, you have a child?
Right.
Right?
Who this whole?
Who the right? Who that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so here we are, we began to see what the rest of the dynamics are
In the family.
in the family because we've locked into you, right?
Yes.
We've completely locked in. We've completely locked into the relationship. We're building a relationship. And this doesn't scare me,
Right.
right?
Right.
The kid coming to the door, trying to check me because I'm out with his mama doesn't scare me, right?
that's like what was that? Hey fool! Hey, get away from my daddy, tramp!
When they all come to the restaurant,
Yeah,
because he was out cheating.
Yeah,
he's out cheating.
Out there cheating.
And the minivan drives up,
Mama in the minivan pull
and
up.
all the kids jump out.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, and so even when you meet the family, that brings more dynamics into this relationship, right?
Of course.
Because there's not a limit to the number of times that the husband has totally different requirements
Than the wife.
There's not a bad time that the children aren't like, oh, well, I want it to be by the park.
Yeah.
I thought we was going to get to stay by a park.
Oh, I thought we was getting a pool.
I thought I was going to get my own room.
Yeah, right.
Now I
right.
got to share a room. So everybody comes in with expectations,
Different
desires,
dynamics. Yeah.
and some things are require more attention, require more consideration.
Right.
Some things, based on who knows, maybe budget or whatever, might not be for this house.
Yeah, because you have those non-negotiables, right?
Right. So there's
those things that you have to have, those things that the family expects of you.
Yes.
Right. Because now we've gotten past the date, and I built relationship with you, but now it's a little nervous sometimes when you show up and you're about to meet the whole family, right?
Yes.
Because you know that they're about to quiz you.
Yes.
They're about to dig in, right? The husband, when it comes down to the real estate relation, right?
Yeah.
The husband, he may want, what is going to be my bottom line.
Right.
Right? And it's not just gender role, right? I'm just talking, just splitting it up, right?
Right.
He's talking about what's my bottom line. What do I need to bring to the table?
I need a man cave.
I got to have me a man cave.
I don't care about none of this kitchen stuff, none of this. Where the man cave go?
Where the man cave? I need a 4-car garage.
That's it.
Right? Because I work on this car or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
So you have to look at those, and then you have the feelings, right?
Right.
Which are generally going to be from the wife's perspective or from the female perspective,
Yes.
right? And again, don't kill us, right? We're not throwing these gender roles out there, right? But that's generally the idea, right?
That's true.
I need it to feel like
I
this
want
when
the
I come in
kitchen
the
to
house.
feel warm. I want the house to feel inviting, welcoming.
Yep. I need my primary bathroom to feel like a spa.
I want it to feel like I'm in Hawaii.
Because we went on a trip to Hawaii.
Because we went on a trip to Hawaii.
It was our third anniversary.
Yep.
And I have the pictures. Here it is.
Here
right?
it is.
And that's what you get.
And that is what makes this experience such a fulfilling experience, is that all these different requirements and needs and desires, all these things all come together.
Right.
And it makes a gumbo.
Or for real gumbo. I'm a Louisiana boy.
There you go. That's what made me think of gumbo. But, that sometimes you get better gumbo.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get everything you want in the gumbo.
Yeah.
No okra. Don't put that
Don't
okra
put
in
no okra in my
Don't
gumbo,
put that
dog.
okra in that gumbo.
I know I'm from. Don't put
Whoever
no okra
do
in my
gumbo, don't put okra in the gumbo.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. But anyway, you can have okra in your gumbo, but I don't want it in mine.
I don't want it in mine either.
All right. So this the relationship between the house and the family has its dynamic of its own.
Yeah, because I mean, again, we talked about, you know, people this being one of their biggest purchases, right?
Yes.
And they're thinking, a lot of people have different reasons why they buy homes, right?
Correct.
Some, this may be the starter, but this may be the long-term family home that they're going to keep in the family. They're going to pass down to the kids or whatever it is, right?
Yes.
And so we're looking at it from a different lens, because not only are we considering the husband, the wife, and the kids, but we may even be considering an elderly parent that may have to move in.
That'll be moving in eventually.
Right. And so now you have grandpa's perspective, right? Yes. Because now we need 2 bedrooms down.
He needs his own space.
He needs his own space.
Because as we mentioned earlier, no parent wants to feel like they're intruding on you.
And so, just because grandpa is getting older and at the house, don't mean he don't want to go on a date.
He might have his own date set up.
And he don't want to have no...
He got a profile too. How about that?
Right.
How about that?
He wants to be able to come in through his own garage.
He want a garage
into his own little small, you know, apartment.
And you need to knock before you come visit.
Please knock, because you're going to never know what you're going to walk in on.
There you go. So, sorry about that, y'all. We got carried away for just a minute. Welcome back.
Yeah. To Real Intentions with Aaron and John.
Hey, but no, I mean, it's really true. The house has its own relationship with these people.
Of course.
We're at a point now that people are wanting their home to be someplace because they might not feel safe going out anymore.
Right.
So I mean, they want their home to be a space.
We just came through a pandemic, man. Right. Where we had no idea that we were going to be literally locked in the house, right?
Yes.
Where we couldn't really go here or go there, and our normal routines had completely changed.
That's it.
You know, and so having those creature comforts, those things that you really wanted in your home, I believe would have made that.
It made it more comfortable for a lot of folks.
Of course.
And there's a lot of folks that ended up moving because they realized that I wouldn't want to stay here all the time.
Yeah, right. This didn't have what I thought it.
When I first got here, I thought this was what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now I realize I need more. I need a bigger bathroom. I need a bigger guest room. I need a nicer backyard so I can just sit in my backyard and not have to interact with people.
Exactly.
I can just interact with my family.
Right.
And so you got these different situations that tend to change how people feel about the homes that they live in.
And I think it's our intention too, man, because even when we meet the family, sometimes we have to convince them.
Yes.
You know, because everybody they don't necessarily know me, right?
Correct.
So sometimes I have to show them that this new house or this new thing it has the potential. It really does have the bones of what you're looking for, right?
Right.
And so, you may have some extra money to do some small renovations or some things like that.
Correct.
Well, we have the ability, the eye, to be able to come into kind of this family relationship and say, you know what? What if you just renovated the bathroom?
Yes.
Right? We just did that with a client.
Yep.
Everything was beautiful. It had the view that they wanted. It had the pool that they wanted.
Right.
It had the high size of the house that they wanted, but it didn't have, the bathroom was outdated.
That's it.
The kitchen had been renovated, but the bathroom was outdated. So what we did is we shared with them, hey, we dreamed with them.
Yes.
Right? We dreamed with them. And then after that dream, they were able to renovate the bathroom. And so now the entire house fits exactly what they want,
mold.
Right?
Yes.
So, I mean, those are the things that I think are important when it comes down to meeting the family, right?
Yes.
That sometimes we have to tell them or show them that here's an opportunity here. Don't discredit it just yet.
Right.
Don't discredit it.
Don't just mark it off yet.
Right.
Let me help you see how this might be a good fit for you.
A great fit, right?
Yeah,
a great long-term relationship. And man, here we are again, right? We've met the family and we've just kind of locked in, and then now we're getting to build these other relationships,
and
right?
Now the relationships grow from there.
Yeah,
and that's where we thrive, is in relationship.
Right, because out of those family relationships come referrals, right?
Come referrals, yes.
And now we're back into that real estate dating game where we start that process over and over and over again, right?
Yes.
And the same amount of energy and effort and first kiss and goosebumps.
Oh, and the same, yep. That nostalgia of the first date, that nostalgia of the first kiss. It's all brought, you go back through that same cycle over and over
and
again.
we put ourselves out there, and like we did, right?
Yes.
You know, through the ghosting and through, you know, the catfishing and all
cheating
and all of that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
We recognize, man, that this is a love and it's a passion, man.
Yes.
And every time we step on the scene, you get that love and that passion.
You get all of it.
Yep.
And we learn from it. We learn through it. We grow through it. And hopefully we come out better on the other side of it.
Yeah, right.
You know, and hopefully we're better for you. And then as we continue to grow our relationship and we meet your friends and family that you refer to us, then they can say, oh, yeah, those are great guys. I'm glad you turned me on to them.
Right.
And
I want to invite to the barbecue, you know?
Yeah, you know, we don't get that enough. I mean, people always say, I'm going to invite you back to, like, what you call it, over by North Shore. Oh, we get free ribs all the time.
Right. Exactly.
I'm going to invite you over to a cookout. They ain't invited me over yet.
We hadn't been over yet. And we see them on social media eating out.
Right.
It's okay.
But, no, it's good. We'll bring ribs, too. I mean,
we're not coming empty-handed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll bring some. It ain't like, you know, you just got to feed them, but we just like y'all. So, I mean.
We love the relationship. We love the time that we spend with our clients.
Yes.
Because really we build family.
We
build family.
We do.
And just like, you know, just like we was talking about being invited to the cookout, those are the moments that we really enjoy, because then we know that the connection was solid. We know that it was secure.
Yep.
And then even if we don't get invited to the cookout, but you call us 5 years later and say, hey, I was thinking.
Yep.
You know, those are the important pieces, man. And you know, even with that, we're an open book, even for once you get into the relationship, get into the house, that something goes wrong.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Call the A-team.
Call the A-team. We got people. You need it painted. You decided you want to change the color of the room. We got people that can do that. You need to demolish a wall. We got people that can do that. Right. I'm tired of this carpet. I need to put some wood flooring down.
Yep.
We got people for that. So it's not just a relationship that ends once you move into the house. Again, it's a relationship from that point forward, or actually from before that forward.
From before that.
From
right.
as soon as you swipe right.
Yeah, exactly.
Swipe right on us. Swipe right. Nah. But, I mean, no, it's really it's a good feeling. We love doing this, and that's what makes it so enriching.
That makes it easy, man. It makes it easy. And in that end process, that, you know, standing in front of that big sign with that key, right?
Yep.
And you're taking those pictures after we've gone through this dating process and we've locked in. Those are those moments that matter.
Those are the moments.
And so, I mean, here we are. We still are very intentional about our dating. We still are very intentional about how we move in and out of this real estate game. And we got some more. We not done.
Oh,
because this dating game has a whole lot of twists and turns that we still need to tell you guys about. But we're looking forward to it. And we'll catch y'all.
Later.
Peace.